How do you describe what we saw Monday night and are seeing in general right now from Lamar Jackson?
Well, in order to describe it, I'd have to go back to the offseason after last year ended with them getting bounced out of the playoffs in Buffalo. What did Lamar then prioritize as far as what he needed to do to take his game to another level? What did John Harbaugh prioritize and communicate to Lamar what he needed to do to take his game to another level? When those two got together this offseason, they told us when we talked to them before the game, they basically had the same things written down on a sheet of paper. So they were already on the same path as far as taking Lamar games to the next level, being more comfortable in the pocket, being more solid with his fundamentals, being quicker with his reads, being more confident in his players as far as his receiving core outside the numbers when it came time to push the ball down the field. He was going to, that being John Harbaugh in the front office, we're going to deliver more weapons for Lamar so he could then take advantage of all the work he was doing. And you know what? They did that too. And now you're seeing it all come together to a degree where no matter what the circumstances are, he is going to rise to the occasion, and that the old script of put this team behind, make them play from a deficit, and we've got them figured out, that's not working, man. It's not working. And they're still not at 100% offensively because their best receiver, Rashad Bateman, hasn't even played yet. And I saw him in practice down there. Let me tell you something. When number 12 comes out there at wide receiver for them, it's really going to get hot. It's really going to get hot for secondaries because this kid is the truth. Yeah. And they have got it going on right now. They're in a nice spot, starting with Lamar Jackson.
Bateman, a first-round pick out of Minnesota, who, to Lewis's point, has not yet played. Yeah. So what is Lamar Jackson right now?
He's box office. I mean, he's the greatest show in town, in the NFL. I know a lot of people want to give that credit to Kyler Murray, but Lamar Jackson's doing this without a great supporting cast right now. You talk about losing Orlando Brown Jr. You talk about Ronnie Stanley not being available. You got Hollywood Brown, even though he's had some good games, he wouldn't be your one or two on most of the teams that have, MVP caliber quarterbacks. So Lamar Jackson's put this all on himself, and he's carrying a team, an organization that can't, win games right now. This defense is still trying to figure itself out. At the cornerback position, they're really struggling. And Lamar Jackson said, it doesn't matter what the circumstances is. I'll figure it out, coach. And that's what you want to see from a franchise quarterback. To me, he's the best quarterback in the league right now, and he's doing more than any other quarterback is asked to do. You talk about he's on pace for 5,000 yards passing and over 1,000 yards rushing, and that would be historic, and nobody in the history of football either now or in the future can ever duplicate that. He's a special talent.
Best quarterback in the league right now.
The best player. Let me the best player.
Best player in the league.
Best player, period.
What do you think?
No, I won't get into best player in the league.
Why not? Let's do it. It's fun. Is he the best player in the league? Right.
He's the most exciting, most explosive.
He's got more yards than 16 teams.
Yes, he leads the league in yards and completion, and he's second in rushing average. I mean, the guy is a spectacular talent, and that's why I laugh when people in the league venture to say that this is the year we figured out Lamar.
Yeah.
Excuse me? Maybe Lamar is figuring out y'all. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this guy's saying, I don't think I've peaked yet. I love that, because that is scary.
No, we figured it out. We figured it out. He's as good as anybody in the league. I mean, that's what we have figured out about Lamar Jackson at this point, right?
Yeah, he doesn't have a Tyreek Hill. He doesn't have a Stephon Diggs, right? Just wait till he gets one of those. And if Bateman is that, look out.
Yeah, I mean, he and Brady were the NFC and offensive and NFC defense offensive players of the week this week. There's a 20-year age difference between the two of them. Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.